Welcome to Tarot Heaven. This reading is for couples who are broken up and you want to know, is it really over? Pile 1 is the beautiful green jade. I think I'm trying to get my camera to focus here. I apologize. And pile 2 is this beautiful tiger's eye. So just take a moment to focus on your question and your person and then pick your pile. So welcome to pile 1. You picked the beautiful green jade. So this is for people who have just broken up with someone, or you're asking about an ex. Maybe you saw them recently and you're wondering, like, is it really over? And this is for that question. So it's not for somebody that you've just met. It's for someone that was an ex and now you've broken up and you want to know if you'll get back together or whether or not you'll stay separated. So let's take a look at these cards. I did pre-select them while focusing on the question. I think it saves time. So here we go. All right, I hope this is good, you guys. It's sort of sad. I don't want to say anything bad, but we'll just see what the cards say. Okay, what kind of energies? Oh, okay. So that was weird and glitchy. So for the first card here, we have death. So definitely, it's definitely over. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, we have 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Let's see, we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. Oops, the next card is the King of Swords, King of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So for your tarot cards, these are the cards that we have. So we have a lot of mental energy. We have a lot of swords. So we have, somebody with an air sign or air dominant, but somebody who thinks with their head, not their heart. In fact, I almost feel like this person sort of self-sabotages themselves. They may be melodramatic or overly dramatic to some extent because, that's where they get their emotional connections, is when they behave badly or they have forced drama, because they're very logical. And I would say that to answer the question, just looking at these, I would think that it was completely over. I mean, you have death, 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords, Page of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. And then you have 2 kings and a queen. So this person, I think, probably found somebody else. Because these are soulmate cards, right? Whenever you have a pair like a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups, you have, the perfect match or a soulmate. So I think that your person has moved on with somebody else. I don't see them getting back together with you. They seem to be over you. This represents your person here. So it is just over. They had a lot of, this could actually, with the 3 of Swords, with these court cards, it could definitely mean that the reason you broke up was because of, some third-party interference, or something to do with their parents. Maybe their parents didn't like you, or you came from different cultural backgrounds. Maybe that's why you broke up. There's just something. It's just like I am hearing family-oriented family. So maybe their family didn't want you to be together, but I definitely don't think that from these cards you'll get back together. The Wheel of Fortune, though, as a outcome, is a great card because it generally means something fated will happen to you soon. So I think that this relationship is over completely, but it doesn't mean that you won't find somebody new. I mean, every time we break up with someone, you always have to keep in mind that there will always be somebody else, right? So there are plenty of people out there, and you'll find somebody new. But with this Two of Swords, I mean, it just feels very, no, stop, over. This to me feels like there's not much else to say. It just, if we were just answering the question, is this really over? Yes, it's really over. And I don't really think that you've met your equal in this person anyway. I think that you guys are very different people. I think one of you is a lot more artistic, a lot more emotional, probably very psychic, or intuitive, and the other person is very logical, and they've been through actually a lot of trauma, probably as a kid, their parents or something, so they've had some trauma, and they do tend to, there's a lot of, you can feel that there's this trauma around them, like very negative, very dark. And when you guys were together, there was this time where this person could heal. You made them feel really like healing, but on the other side, they also felt like you were drudging it up again. They didn't want to think about it. So you did, I think, help them become more self-aware of past trauma so that they could try to heal from it. But you were much more self-aware than the person that you're asking about. This person is quite logical. They could be involved also in mathematics, accounting, like anything to do with numbers, even business. Perhaps in their spare time they just like doing accounting worksheets or something like this. But they're very, inquisitive, and I think that someone has been looking, I think you've probably been looking a little too much at their social media, just trying to find out what they're doing. This Page of Swords here is a very investigative card. Usually indicates, somebody's kind of spying on you, or you're spying on someone. I think that perhaps you're spying on them. I don't think that this person really even thinks about you at all. Okay, excuse me, I had to take a sip of tea. So, yeah, unfortunately, I just don't think that they think about you at all. But let's look at these beautiful oracle cards. They're by Kuan Yin. They're so pretty. Here, I'll show you the box. So let's see what these are. I don't know all the meanings to any of these really, but I just think that they are so beautiful, you guys. Like, look at these. Look at this beautiful imagery here. Wow. So gorge. So we have Maiden Magu and Nectar of the Lotus. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like she's almost like holding her heart. Oh, hey, shh, be quiet, no barking. Sorry, that was my little doggy. Okay. Then it feels like this is sort of her heart chakra, and she's healing from it. So like you're in a healing process, and you should really focus on yourself and feeling better about yourself. And Maiden Magu, you could take nature walks or walks in the park that make you feel better, connect back to spirit. Let me turn them to me, hold on. Yeah, I mean, I think that these are very sensual cards as well. So you could be a very sensual person, very Venus and Taurus sort of sensual. you know, I'm really hearing Spirit saying, like, you need time to yourself. That you're spending too much time invested in what other people think, or whether or not this person's coming back, or what they're doing. And Spirit really wants to remind you that now is the best time to focus on you. Sometimes we need some alone time and some time away from being in a relationship to sort of get to know ourselves without a counterpart. And I think Spirit's really, really telling you to do that. Just take some me time, you know, have a garden, go to the grocery store, get fresh fruits and vegetables, and cook something for your friends. But there's definitely this push towards, I think you need to, it's okay to be alone, sort of feeling from these two cards. And then we have our, I love these, what are these called? What are these ones? Lover's Oracle. And I know you've probably seen these around the internet. They're heart-shaped, and the front has a photo, and then deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Yeah, I think you know that it's over, and this connection wasn't right. It does seem like this connection may have been a little toxic, so it's probably best that you do move on, and that's perfectly okay. So I don't know, do you want to grab another one? We could do one real quick. So I don't want to look at the picture. I don't know what they all mean, but I'll see that and I'll just want that one, right? Because I mean, who doesn't want that? Yeah, so let's just look one more. I'm just gonna close my eyes, and what I do is I close my eyes and just grab one, so I can't see, I don't want to see the imagery. Let's see, message from, didn't feel right, message. Ooh, that one's pretty. Let's see. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Right? Like, I feel like you did help this person become more in tune with their emotions. Well, that's a lovely, lovely message. All right, thank you so much, Group 1. So welcome to your reading, Group 2. Everyone who picked this beautiful tiger's eye, thank you for being here, and thank you for allowing me to do your reading for you. It's an honor, seriously. So let's look at some tarot cards first. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles. So, okay, we'll write. Yeah, it could be going kind of back and forth, back and forth. Maybe you're still in communication with your ex, and you'll get maybe some text messages every once in a while, but it's very sporadic and it's not consistent. This person seems really wishy-washy. They definitely don't seem to know what they want. I'm getting a really strong energies here from this reading, just with this one card. Like, it's different than the Group 1. Which just felt very over, but this one feels like there's messages going back and forth, so you might be confused about whether or not you're going to get back together with this person or not, because they're not being very clear with you. Yeah, they do think of you. They do think that you are very sexy. You're on they're thinking about you. I mean, they definitely like you still. You have the Empress, so that's always a good sign. We have the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Let me just pull them all out so we can get a better idea of. Oh, well, this one came out reversed, so that's probably significant because I don't reverse them. Seven. Oh, there's someone, did walk away, but there's. Okay, so. Well, yeah, I think with this person, you could potentially get back together with them. I mean, there's still some love there between both of you. And there's still, like, maybe this person just really works too much. They are a workaholic. They're just way too invested in their job. And I think that they know that, but they really want to, they feel like, oh, they don't feel worthy enough for you. Like, they feel like they should be more successful, so they need to work on that. And that's one of the reasons why, you're not together, because they don't feel good about themselves. And I also see, like, someone has a lot of options. Like, one of you has options. So this is not just somebody who, goes out with just one person. This person has options, or you have options. Someone here has a lot of options. But I think that the best thing is to walk away from the connection. Because sometimes, when you love something, you have to let it go. And if it comes back to you, it's meant to be. Because we have this 8 of Cups here. And we also have these 2 new beginning cards. We have an Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. So this could absolutely turn back around. You could, get more clarity or about a situation. I think there could also be some drinking involved. Or maybe you met in a bar, or maybe, you guys are young and still fun and go do things like that. It seems to be like someone's going to get, like, very sober very quickly. Like, I hearing like sobriety, but not with drugs. Like, it's a very sobering effect. Like, someone is going to wake up and realize, like, hey, I think this person is the one for me. I do want to get back together with them. I wish that I hadn't messed things up. I wish I could be better for them. Somebody's definitely going to have this, like, big realization that they want you. So I think that there's a great potential in there. You just have to, wait. You have to just, be patient, because, time will tell in the end. You got to be patient about this. But yeah, they have a lot of emotional conflict in their minds, like, with this 2 of Pentacles here. And they really dream about you. They can't get you out of their head. They wish they could for some reason, because they just don't feel good enough inside. So that's kind of sad, don't feel good enough. Oh, poor thing. But they definitely think you're really, really beautiful with this Empress here. But, like, the current situation is just both of you are single, even though there are options out there for you, both of you maybe. But yeah, definitely these speak about being single. And I think that it's good just to sort of walk away and take a break. To me, this feels like you guys just took a break, but you're kind of still together, because there's this potential and there's, like, love here between you two. So I'm really liking this reading, you guys. I was afraid that we would do 2 of them and they would both just be, he's not coming back or she's not coming back. But this is very positive. This is a great start. This is fabulous. Let's look at these Kuan Yin cards. Am I saying that right? Kuan Yin Oracle. This is this beautiful deck that I got. But they're so beautiful. I'll show you. Let's see. So we have Dynasty of the Divine Mother. Yeah, I mean, right? You've got Empress, a Mother card, Turquoise, Lotus Mother. Wait, are they don't all say Mother on them, do they? Nope. Yeah, so one of you could be a mother, or you might have children with this person as possible, or what I'm really picking up on is, like, they think that you're very good mother material, or like there's a very, well, when you see the Empress, she's a mother, but she's also like a really beautiful woman. So I think it sort of like just confirms that, you know, this person really thinks you're gorgeous. Like they are like, when they think about the most beautiful person in the world, your face comes to mind. I think that's sort of what I'm sensing with both of these. Dynasty of the Divine Mother. So she's sort of like a Bodhisattva, and I know I'm not saying that right, but like very enlightened, you know, master who comes back to earth to help people on their own spiritual development. So there's definitely this connection. It's a very kismet connection. It's just like you two can't let each other go because you have to fulfill some divine purpose together. I mean, that's really what I'm seeing with this relationship. So you're right to ask, is this really over? Because it's not. There's definitely a lot of love here, and I hope this says something good. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond control. Yeah, like that to me is a very fated meeting. Like, this person is part of your divine destiny, and you're part of, you know, you guys are both part of each other's divine destinies, and the universe, spirit just wants you to know, like, you can just let go. Everything is going to work out the way it should be. Like, this isn't one of those situations where it's up to free will. This is a situation where you are meant to be with this person. You're meant to learn lessons with this person. So that's just such a beautiful reading, you guys. I mean, you may even feel like sometimes like you're just too similar, and you'll see things in this person that you do that maybe you don't like. But on the flip side, you also see all the positives about you in this person. So you guys have a lot in common too. There's a lot of energies that are simpatico. So let's just do one more of these, because I just love them. And I did a second one for the first group. So we're just gonna pick, okay, so what I'm gonna do is, because they have an image on them, so I just sort of, I'm gonna close my eyes and just sort of like pick randomly, and pick what feels right. This says, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So you're right, this may not be over. I definitely think that these are screaming. This definitely says it's not over. There's a transformation that's going to occur. I think that this person is really going to step up and realize, yes, this is the person I want to be with. And there's not much that you have to do about it. Like, everything is part of this divine love destiny that you share with this person. So thank you so much, group 2. Please like, subscribe, and I hope to see you in another video. Go to tarotheaven.com if you'd like to learn how to self-read. I have written a little, 90,000 word ebook. You can go to tarotheaven.com and you can look at all the meanings for all of the cards. All right, thank you. See you. Bye.